Blossoms of the Heart. In a picturesque village nestled within the lush hills of Sichuan, Mei Lin was a young woman with a passion for painting. Her works, inspired by the vibrant blossoms of the plum trees, were renowned for their beauty but dismissed by her conservative family as mere hobbies. Mei Lin's parents, traditional tea farmers, were determined to marry her off to an affluent merchant, believing this union would bring prosperity to their family. Meanwhile, in the same village, a mysterious scholar named Chen Wei arrived to study ancient texts at the local temple. Rumors swirled about his origins. Some said he was an exiled prince, others whispered he was fleeing heartbreak. Intrigued by his quiet demeanor and keen intellect, Mei Lin began sketching his portrait from afar. One day, fate intervened. During a storm, Chen Wei sought refuge in Mei Lin's family tea house. Struck by her artistry displayed on the walls, he praised her work, calling it Visions of the Soul. A connection sparked between them, and they began exchanging stories of dreams unfulfilled, his yearning for freedom from his family's rigid legacy, and her desire to pursue art without constraint. Their blossoming love faced immediate opposition. Mei Lin's parents forbade her from seeing Chen Wei, insisting on her engagement to the merchant. When Chen Wei's noble background was revealed, Mei Lin's parents grew even more adamant, fearing the political dangers of aligning with a fugitive. With their love tested by familial duty and societal norms, Mei Lin and Chen Wei devised a plan to escape the village together. On the eve of her arranged wedding, they met under the moonlit plum trees. But as they prepared to flee, they were discovered by Mei Lin's father and the merchant's men. A fierce argument ensued, culminating in a heartbreaking ultimatum. Mei Lin could choose her family or Chen Wei, but not both. In a moment of defiance, Mei Lin declared her love for Chen Wei and renounced her inheritance. As her family turned their backs on her, the villagers, inspired by her bravery, began to speak out against the rigid traditions that stifled dreams. Moved by this unexpected support, Mei Lin's father relented, realizing he had been blinded by fear of change. Mei Lin and Chen Wei left the village together, journeying to the imperial capital where Mei Lin's art gained acclaim. Their love story inspired countless others, proving that courage and authenticity could overcome even the most entrenched obstacles. Chapter 2. Whispers of the Wind. Mei Lin and Chen Wei's arrival in the imperial capital marked the beginning of a new chapter in their lives. The bustling city was a sharp contrast to the tranquil village they had left behind. Here, ambition and creativity flourished, but so did deceit and rivalry. Mei Lin, eager to showcase her paintings, began entering exhibitions in the city's renowned art district. Her depictions of the plum blossoms, paired with her bold use of color and texture, quickly garnered the attention of noble patrons. Among them was Lady Hua, a prominent aristocrat known for her patronage of the arts and her sharp wit. Lady Hua took Mei Lin under her wing, offering her resources and connections in exchange for her exclusive work. Mei Lin hesitated, sensing that Lady Hua's intentions were not purely altruistic, but Chen Wei encouraged her to accept, seeing it as an opportunity for Mei Lin to achieve her dreams. However, Lady Hua was not just a patron, she was also a manipulator. She began planting seeds of doubt about Chen Wei, suggesting that his secrets might one day ruin Mei Lin's rising reputation. Meanwhile, Chen Wei found employment as a tutor to the children of a minor noble family. Despite his modest position, he was content supporting Mei Lin's aspirations. However, his past began to catch up with him. Unbeknownst to Mei Lin, the imperial court had sent agents to track him down, suspecting his connection to a failed rebellion in the southern provinces. Chen Wei had no intention of involving Mei Lin in his troubles, so he kept this danger hidden, even as shadows began to loom over their lives. One fateful evening, during a grand exhibition at Lady Hua's estate, Mei Lin unveiled her latest masterpiece, a painting of a lone plum blossom defying a fierce winter storm. The audience marveled at its beauty, praising Mei Lin as a rising star. But as she basked in her triumph, a messenger interrupted the festivities, delivering an imperial decree that ordered Chen Wei's arrest. The room fell silent as guards stormed in, accusing Chen Wei of treason. Mei Lin, shocked and desperate, stepped forward to defend him, declaring his innocence. Lady Hui, ever calculating, intervened and convinced the guards to delay the arrest until further evidence could be presented. But her motives were clear. She wanted to see how far Mei Lin would go to protect the man she loved. That night, Chen Wei confessed the truth to Mei Lin. He revealed that he was the son of a former noble family, who had been accused of conspiring against the emperor. Though innocent of any wrongdoing himself, he had fled to avoid becoming a pawn in political schemes. Mei Lin, though hurt by his secrecy, vowed to stand by him. Together, they devised a plan to clear his name. Chapter 3: A Path Through Fire. The only way to prove Chen Wei's innocence was to retrieve a hidden document from the archives of the imperial palace evidence that his family had been framed. With the help of Mei Lin's growing influence among the nobles, they gained access to the palace under the guise of presenting her artwork to the emperor. Inside the grand halls of the palace, Mei Lin's art captured the emperor's attention. As she performed a live demonstration of her painting technique, Chen Wei, disguised as one of her assistants, slipped away to search for the document. The task was fraught with peril, as palace guards patrolled every corridor. When he finally found the evidence, a shadowy figure emerged from the darkness: General Han, the man responsible for framing Chen Wei's family. A tense confrontation ensued, with General Han threatening to destroy the evidence and expose Mei Lin's involvement if Chen Wei didn't surrender. Refusing to back down, Chen Wei fought to protect the document, ultimately outwitting the general by setting a diversion that alerted the guards to Han's treachery. Meanwhile, Mei Lin, unaware of the danger Chen Wei faced, completed her painting before the emperor. Her work depicted not just beauty, but resilience, the story of a lone blossom surviving against all odds. The emperor, moved by the symbolism, requested to purchase the painting for the imperial collection. Mei Lin seized the moment to plead for Chen Wei's case, subtly weaving his plight into her words. As dawn broke, Chen Wei returned to Mei Lin's side with the evidence in hand. The emperor, intrigued by their story, agreed to investigate further. General Han, cornered by the emperor's inquiry and the overwhelming proof, confessed to his crimes. Chen Wei's family was exonerated, and his name was cleared. Chapter 4: Blossoms reunited with their struggles behind them. Mei Lin and Chen Wei became celebrated figures in the capital. Mei Lin's art flourished, and Chen Wei, no longer burdened by his past, took up a position as a royal advisor, using his knowledge to advocate for justice and reform. Though their journey was filled with trials, their love remained unshaken. Together, they planted a grove of plum trees outside the city, living testament to their enduring bond and the strength they found in each other. Visitors from all over the empire came to see the grove, inspired by the story of the couple who dared to defy fate and forged their own path. And as the seasons passed, the plum blossoms bloomed, a reminder that even in the harshest winters, love and hope could prevail.